Hello everybody and welcome back to Huddersfield Town Fan TV, and in today's video I am going to be discussing some breaking news this morning that we are closing in on the double sign of Wycombe Wanderers Jolo and Sean Ruffen respectively from Lincoln City. Football League World revealed this morning, reported on it, and yes, before we do get into the details, please do make sure you drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and comment your thoughts down below on what you make of these potential two new signings today. But yes, as I said, Football League World sources close to them have revealed that we are poised to complete the double signing of these two new players in League One. Effectively our rivals, because both are trying to get out of this league just like we are. So yes, in Wycombe and Lincoln. Obviously last week reports did emerge that we were linked with a move for Lowe, who was attracting a lot of interest from the likes of Plymouth and Swansea City in the January window, and is believed to have a number of suitors in the championship chasing him as well at the moment still. Now obviously he'd have another strong campaign for Wycombe, played 38 times in the league, as Wycombe secured the top 6 place, of course. Now if you look at his, I know I kind of did a video on Jolo the other week when obviously the news came out that we're interested in him. The key stats per 90 last season. I don't know if this means anything to you, but I will obviously go through it. Defensive actions 6.57, duels won 5.75, aerial duels won 3.56, successful passes 35.5, progressive passes 7.15, accurate long balls 2.56, and recoveries 3.42. So look, does offer a lot, and I've already kind of alluded to how good Jolo is in the previous video, so I'm not going to get into that, but obviously we knew we were linked with him. Now obviously our pursuit of Lowe has progressed, and as Football League World can confirm, he's now closing in on a switch to us in what, like I say, I think would be a statement of intent, wouldn't it? 23 years of age, central defender. He's set to be joined by the arrival of Ruffen, yes, who will see his contract with current club Lincoln City expire at the end of this month. Now, I haven't actually reported on this potential transfer, as it only really kind of emerged yesterday afternoon, as reports suggested we were in talks with him. So any of you out there who don't know much about him, obviously he is a central defender as well. He can also play at left back, but obviously his favoured position, he prefers to play in the central area. That's pretty clear. But the fact that he can do a job at left back does obviously help us, because versatility is important. Obviously Ruffen is only 21. He's had 3 seasons as a 3rd-tier regular under his belt as well. So look, he may be young, but he's actually played a lot of minutes over the last few years. And played a lot of games, and actually last season he did not miss a single minute of league action for Lincoln last season, which is just unbelievable, really, isn't it? That's what you want: reliability, players looking after their bodies, you know what I mean, and really making sure that they do everything they can to keep available, and that's what you want from your players. Now, Sean Ruffen obviously starts, like I say, 46 appearances. So yeah, every game last season. Got a goal, a couple of assists in there, tackles 143, duels 222. So he loves a duel, doesn't he? He loves winning those duels. It's important. Interceptions 48 as well. So yes. I actually forgot to put my ring light on, which is why I've just kind of turned it on now, which kind of feels a bit silly now because it's obviously been, I've just realised. But look, obviously the versatile defender's contractual situation has obviously put a lot of clubs on alert, because like I say, Ruffen is a quality player. That interest from Bolton. Although, like I say, signs now do suggest that he will be coming to us and we have won the race for him. Obviously, Ruffen will soon become a free agent. And if we do manage to get him, we will have to pay Lincoln a development tribunal compensation fee, apparently. That sum, given that Ruffen has been with Lincoln since the age of 16, has chalked up close to 150 senior appearances at the age of 21, and obviously is a youth international with the Republic of Ireland. Would likely be in the higher regions of six figures at least, apparently. So look, he may be coming on a free in terms, but he effectively isn't, because like we are having to pay this six-figure fee. Not the fee isn't known from what I've seen from the reports I've seen on this on Football League World, but yeah, six figures, obviously. So yeah, even though he's out of contract and we're getting him as a free, we're actually having to pay to get him as well. So it's not really free, is it? But look, I do think, like I say, I've already kind of commented on Lowe, but I do think Ruffen is a player that I would love to see at the club. I think he has got all the attributes that we need. You know, reliability, quality. You know what I mean? You know, good age as well, but still experienced as well. You know, he can talk about him being young, but he's actually experienced. He's had a few years under his belt. And yeah, he knows the league inside out. And he's clearly got something special about him. And yeah, look, it's a really good signing for us if we can get it over the line. Hopefully, no club hijacks us, because you never know with transfers. Somebody can come in last minute and take a player away from you. That happens, doesn't it? But hopefully, it does look like we are actually very close here now, like I've already reported. So it would take a miracle if we don't get these two over the line now. I think it would be a real kick in the teeth if we don't get these two now, because obviously it just pretty much feel like we've more or less got them. Just need to kind of, you know, do a few more details, complete a few more details, and it's done. But yeah, so look, I do think Ruffen would be a good signing for us. I would love to see him come through the door. But overall, these two players, you know, would be fantastic additions to our back line, wouldn't they? You know, I'd be so happy if we can get these deals done. We need to get them done today. Obviously, the first deadline of the transfer window closes at 7 p.m. Because of the Club World Cup rubbish. So yeah, it'll close for a week, and we'll be back open again. So yeah. But look, like I said already, like I've already kind of alluded to, these two signings would show real intent, and it would be a big statement, and it would show that we have got ambition going into next season. We've already seen from the first two signings that we've made in Ledson and Harness that we have got ambition. But we need to keep that ambition going with players that we can really think, you know what, yeah, that we're bringing in real quality here. We're actually wanting to go places. You know, just them statement signings. And we've already had two of them already. These two would be another two statement signings. So we'd have every signing that we've made, if we get these two, would be statement signings. That is a big plus for us, especially because we know how bad the recruitment has been over the last few years. So the fact that we're actually doing things correctly and we're actually doing things in the right way now is a really nice, refreshing change, isn't it? So look, like I say, that's all we kind of know on these two players at the moment, potentially coming in. But as ever, any breaking news throughout the rest of the day up until 7 p.m, where the first transfer deadline closes, and we'll reopen again on the 16th of June. And then I'll be going live to report on it as well. But yeah, I am thinking of doing a live later on anyway, guys, so do join me for that. The final hour of the transfer window. Hopefully, we can actually speak about these two players being ours at 6 o'clock. Or maybe they will happen in the final hour of the window. We don't know. But yeah, I'll be going live tonight. So do join me out for the final hour of the window. But until next time, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Make sure you drop a like, subscribe to the channel, comment your thoughts down below. And I'll see you all tonight on the live show if you can join me to cover the final hour of this transfer deadline day first window. It's strange saying first window, isn't it? But it is. Anyway, guys, take care. I'll see you all very, very soon. And as always, up the town and Lee Grant, Miami. Take care.